What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video I'll be clearing out Pyro bar at overpower level 8 using a Krieg build that is focused on creating Bloodsplosion chains using the fastball grenade. In order to further boost the fastball's damage, I am using a flesh crunch mod with +6 to strip the flesh, as well as an explosive damage relic. And so that will give me hopefully really good damage from the fastball and increased damage from my Bloodsplosion chains as well. Being that this area is very condensed and compact into very small spaces with quite a few enemies, Bloodsplosion chains are really easy to come by. Our Bloodlust stacks will work up to maximum, I believe, pretty soon into the video, and our Bloodsplosions will be doing maximum damage at that point, and we'll be able to get some really strong chains. You'll know you get a really good chain when you get like kind of the echoey double sounding explosion. In addition to the fastball, I will be using the creamer occasionally when I need to quickly regain my health on something that may be kind of difficult to hit with the fastball. Because the fastball has a really small blast radius, it can be very difficult to aim at times, so you have to pay a little bit of attention to that. The creamer does excellent damage as well as healing, and it can create some pretty strong Bloodsplosion chains on its own. So it's really good, but I was primarily focusing on using the fastball, and that's where most of my kills will come from. So, my voice is a little bit hoarse today, guys, and I'm sorry. I've been playing a lot of Ultimate Frisbee lately. We had kind of a midweek Ultimate Frisbee tournament here in town, and I played about 6 games yesterday, and I think another 4 or 5 games today. And if you don't know what Ultimate Frisbee is, it's, you know, a Frisbee game played on a rather large field where you try to get from one end to the other, you know, passing the Frisbee and stuff. And obviously the other team plays defense, etc. But basically you have to have pretty constant communication sometimes between you and your teammates, especially if it's kind of just a hat tournament like this one was, meaning teams were kind of randomly assigned. You have to kind of coach people and stuff, especially if you're one of the handler positions. That's kind of like a point guard in Ultimate Frisbee. And so I definitely lost my voice over the last 2 days doing that. And I got sunburnt as all hell too. But it was really, really fun, and I had a good time. My team actually ended up coming in 2nd place out of 8. You know, and it's just a randomly assigned team, so that was pretty cool. I was, you know, very happy with that whole tournament and everything. Everyone had a real good time, and the after party was phenomenal. Anywho, now we're gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of this bar here. Because this area, like I said, is so compact and so small, we're going to try not to just kill enemies one at a time, but kind of get enemies bunched up and kill multiple enemies with one grenade. Obviously, we'll never be running out of grenades due to the Bloodbath skill, which encourages enemies to drop grenades at like a 70% rate once you get a kill or something like that. And so you'll never really run out of grenades considering you're killing way more than one enemy per grenade toss, unless you're missing a bunch. And if you do happen to run completely out of grenades, you can get more grenades back by using any type of explosive damage to kill an enemy. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm trying to lure some weaker enemies near these big enemies. Like that Psycho, I was trying to get close enough to that Ultimate Badass that I wouldn't have to kill the Ultimate Badass. I would be able to kill him with Bloodsplosion, kind of like I'm doing now with these guys. And that will enable you to get through the whole progression of spawns a lot quicker. Because I did a pretty good job on these Ultimate Badass guys, they're actually not what I have left at the end. I find that I actually usually end with those Torg Architects. I don't know if there's just a lot of them that spawn, or if I just don't frequent their spawn areas, or pay enough attention to their spawn areas, that I don't kill them at the same rate I kill other enemies. With Krieg, it's really fun to try to take out these enemies just with the Bloodsplosions like this. I was going for, in my mind, a perfect game. I was trying to pitch a perfect game. That's just what I assigned the challenge of, you know, killing all the enemies in here without entering Fight for My Life, using almost strictly the fastball. I have to use the creamer in certain situations, but I used, you know, like 99% fastball for the most part, maybe 98, 95%. So that was pretty good. I was happy when I was able to finish it. I actually had one time that was about 30 seconds faster, but I entered Fight for My Life once, and that kind of irritated me. So I wanted to go ahead and get one where I made it through all the way without ever, you know, taking a knee. We're able to get through all these enemies very, very quickly, though. Quicker than I would or ever was able to get through when I was doing it with Melee Zero. and definitely quicker than I've been able to do it with Maya as well. Bloodsplosion just kind of makes this place a lot easier, definitely. Bloodsplosion is very useful in all situations. However, you know, it's not always the best when there are a lot of open spaces or enemies that you're not overkilling by a large amount. Wow, my voice has completely left me, guys. I'm very sorry. Like I said, I played a lot of Frisbee and yelled a lot of instructions to people. I very much apologize. Here's a quick look at my gear and skill build, and I very much thank you for watching. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. That would help me out. Otherwise, I hope to catch you next time. Hopefully, I won't be quite as hoarse. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye, guys.